Hello guys, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Now I have a bit of a haul for you guys today from various places. I spent the day with my dad yesterday, and so didn't have enough time yesterday because we got back a little later than usual, but I kind of want to do a haul today. No one is in the house right now except my sister. Everyone is else out doing stuff, so it's just my sister and me, home alone pretty much. So, I mean, not exactly home alone, but you know what I mean. So, anyway, I just wanted to show you this stuff, because I thought it was worthy enough for one, and a lot of this stuff is really, really cool. These 4 packs of pencils here are each going to be done as a review on my YouTube channel, so I'm going to look at those pretty quickly. There are some coin stuff that I'm not going to do another video on, so they're really cool, and I want to take probably going to take a little longer on those. Just letting you know. So, I'm going to start with the pencils back here. I'll go from this side to this side. And first we have, this is a pack of Staples No. 2 wood case pencils. Now I originally thought these were mechanical, that's why I didn't look at them. But these are wooden pencils. Usually whenever I've tried Staples pencils in the past, they've usually sucked, so I've never usually bought them again. But I'll give Staples the benefit of the doubt. I have not tried these in a while, but last time I checked, I didn't see, because it says smudge-free erasing and hexagonal barrel sharpens easily. These pencils do definitely smudge, and they do not sharpen very easily, but I don't know how having hexagonal barrel has to do with it sharpening easily. I mean, I don't know. For me, I can pretty much sharpen any pencil easily as long as I have the right sharpener. But yeah, so I don't usually buy them, but I thought these were fun colors, and so I'll still do a review and see how they pan out if they do. So there you go. Yeah, and Staples, I have not gone to Staples probably since I was little. And I do not remember last time I went to Staples since I was so little. So, yeah, it's been quite a long time, several years. So, I go in there today, and sure enough, it had the same look as Office Depot. It had the same exact feel to it. But they had a lot cooler stuff there, so, yeah, so we got those. We also have, this is kind of just your basic No. 2 pencil. It was a brand I've never seen before. True Red. I took a look inside. They basically just look very common yellow pencils. The ferrules don't look like anything special, neither does the eraser. But I want to see what when I do the review, I'm gonna see what that factory sharpened point looks like, because apparently they come pre-sharpened, so we'll see how the point looks. Alright, so these are a few pencils by the famed Staedtler company. This company makes a lot of great pencils. I've never had a bad pencil from them. But I wanted to show you 2 different types of pencils. They have the same name, but they're different types, obviously. So, this first one here. Alright guys, I had to change my background because, I felt like, showing, I mean, it's still kind of showing this area, but I don't know, I just think this looks a little better. That area, there was sun glaring on the camera, and the background basically just did not work out. And so I fiddled around with a few things, and then I ended up doing this. So hopefully it's okay for you guys to see. Hopefully with this background you guys can see a little better. But yeah, I think I was on these 2. So I was saying how these 2 are Norca pencils, but I'll do this one because I know I said I was going from one side to the other, but I wanted to mention these because, here, let me move the camera up a little bit. So these pencils are the Staedtler Norca, right? The classic. Now, if some people know and they like the Norca a lot, Staedtler has made a few different versions of this pencil. There's a blue version, there's a few different types of the black one, there's a metallic one, which I'll show you in a minute, and this one. So I'm convinced that these are not the original ones that I bought, and I'm pretty sure of it because, for one thing, this is not the wording or like packaging design as the original Norcas. The other ones had like, you know, the pencil points this like to the side, and then like blue like explosion things. I don't know how to describe it, but this is for sure a different type of packaging. And another thing, the ones that I am used to came pre-sharpened, and obviously these are not pre-sharpened. And another thing, so if you look here, you'll see these numbers right here. Now those were not on the original Norca pencils that I'm used to. I've not seen those on the Norca pencils ever, and I don't understand why they make so many different types and just, you know, put it all into one thing. So yes, those are the Norcas. I'm still going to do a review, mainly because I still want to see if they're as good. And it might be sort of another like test review, because I still have a couple Norcas that have been hidden away, but I used the rest of the box, so I'm gonna do those in a different video. But these are the ones that I really wanted to bring to your attention. These I found also at Staples, and these I've never seen before. I haven't even seen these on Amazon, which, you know, is the place to get like weird and cool looking pencils. But if I'd have seen these on Amazon, I probably would have bought them. But I actually found these at Staples, in a store, 10-pack. I don't remember how much this was, but they're Staedtler Norcas. I don't know if you can see, but I don't know if you can see, but I don't know. You can see that Norca right there. So, yes, these are Staedtler Norcas, and apparently they make metallic ones too. The kind of confusing part, though, is that when you look at the points here, these points look different from the usual Staedtler points. So, usually when I get a box of, like, Staedtler Mars Lumigraphs or Staedtler Traditions, even the Norris, they all kind of have a smooth factory point on them. It looks very uniformed. This one, it kind of has a lot, you know, those ridges that you see on a lot of factory points, the cheaper pencils. You know, like Dixon Oriole and stuff like that. These have those points, and I'm kind of confused that I've first never seen them before, and also why they have this type of point when Staedtler is not known for that. But yeah, so these are cool. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but yeah, metallic. They're not metallic colored pencils. They are graphite, as you can see. But those are really cool, and I'm really excited to test those out. So those are the writing instruments. Next, I'm gonna do. This is just. So I think I showed the Coinstar and ground finds. Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't show them. So, kind of a funny story at the Coinstar finds. So I was when I went into the Fred Meyer. It's one that we don't go to that often because it's kind of far away from where we are, and I checked the Coinstar first thing because that's usually what I do. I check it immediately. But then we went into the restroom. Then when we came out, we saw a guy dumping coins. And I waited until he was done because, you know me, I always like to check after I know someone has done a Coinstar dump. So I checked, and sure enough, there were some coins in there. Only 5, but there's 4 pennies here, all zinc, and then this really cool €5 coin from Ireland. At least I think that's Ireland. So that's pretty cool as well. And then these two were found actually technically by my parents. This dime was found by my dad. He pointed out to me when we were coming out of Value Village. And then this one my mom found at the grocery store, which this one would probably be really hard to spot since how dirty it is. Like, look at how dirty that back is. But yeah, so those are the ones that got found on the ground, and then these are the ones that I got in Coinstar. So, yes, those are those. And I also as well picked up some. I do not remember what brand this is, but it's the hair cream that I use, Axe. So. Yeah, that's the hair cream that I use. Now let's put these to the side, and I'll take a look at these coins, shall we? Move these things. Let's take a look at these. Now, I went to an antique shop yesterday, and I got some coins there. Some pretty cool ones, actually. One of them is probably my favorite coin in my collection, and 2 of these coins have very, very low mintages, so they're American coins. Right. I think the bigger stuff don't want to come out. My little brother is back home, so I want to talk about this stuff before he comes in, because you know him. So, all right. So this is basically what I got. I got their card. I decided I'm not gonna go there this weekend if we end up doing that, because I found a cheaper. The coin that I want is a 1970D half dollar. It's the key date of the 40% Kennedys, and they wanted $16 for it, but I found one on Amazon for like $14.80 something, and it's free shipping. So I'm just gonna buy that, and I also don't have to like go through the drive and all that stuff. So, and plus there's another pack of pencils that I saw. Of course, you know me, that I thought were cool. So yes, I still got their card though, because it's very, very useful to have this. Very, very useful. So, although the Monday, when it says Monday 10 to 6, that apparently is not true, because on their Facebook thing it says they open at 10:30, and it turns out they did open at 10:30, because when we called them at like 10:35, we called them like they were open, but when we tried calling them when we were there before 10:30, they weren't. So it's fine though. It's a very great antique shop. The people there are very, very nice, and I basically, they wouldn't let me do a trade, so basically I got cash. So a guy paid me for the coins that I wanted to sell to him, so he gave me money for those, and so I used that money to buy all most of the stuff here. Well, no, sorry, I'll take that back, because my dad actually, he purchased all this stuff for me. I didn't have quite enough money to buy all this stuff, because some of this stuff was pretty expensive, as you'll see. But I did not have enough money, so he just ended up buying all of it for me. So that's why I still have the money to buy that Kennedy half. Yes, so all this stuff is from there. You probably are noticing these ones right here. These are not coins, actually. They are tokens. So I'll kind of go through these. First one, this one's kind of a mystery to me. I don't know exactly where this one is from. If you guys know in the comments. It says W.C. Frank, a Frank we can all afford. And it has a picture of like a pickle dancing, I don't know. And then the Frank family. Maybe it's to like a circus or something. I'm not completely sure. But it's weird looking, so that's a token. And the deal was you get 6 for $1, so that was really, really good. And so I picked up the 6 that I thought were the coolest, or at least the ones that looked the most interesting. So this one is a Theodore Roosevelt token, and this one actually has a reeded edge. And it kind of has some information of them on the back. This one, I have seen this type of token before. A channel that I watch, Half Dollar Make You Holla. He sometimes does those, where he gets coins from the jammed up bank machine. He found one of these tokens, except the only difference, it was an Abraham Lincoln token, not this one, which is Taft token. William Taft. So there you go. That's another token. These two are actually different type of tokens because of the reeded edge and the different font and stuff like that. And then these are probably, well, I wouldn't say they're the coolest ones, but they're kind of similar in a way. I kind of get the feeling that the same manufacturer made all 3 of these, and just made them for different places. So one of these, kind of cool, it actually is for a coin shop, Lafayette Coin Shop, in Virginia. So that's pretty cool. There's the back, and it has a picture of like an eagle on the front. That's pretty cool. And then this one here has kind of like the Indian head penny design on it. and it has like Liberty, United States, Independence or something like that, and then 1776 to 1976, and Laddie Rich, Animals, Silver Bars, I don't know. It has conflicting words on it, but still pretty cool. And then this one kind of has like the $50 bicentennial design on it. United States bicentennial, 1776 and 1976. And then the number on there, some professor school thing. I don't know. I need to look up what material these are made out of, because they look like they kind of look like they're made out of copper. So I'll see how much those weigh up as, and I'll kind of do some research to see if I can find what metal at least these three are made out of. All right, now these two coins here I got for my book, for my Lincoln Cent book. They're just a couple Philadelphia minted pennies that were pretty cheap and I needed them, so got those. And then these were probably the coolest out of the coins that I got from the antique shop, and I'll show you why. First one, this is a very cool penny. It's a 1913 San Francisco Lincoln Cent, and this is a semi-key date wheat penny. Paid $7 for it, which actually is a really good deal considering the least on the red book and on the red book and a few different, and what they've been selling for on the red book on eBay and the gray sheet prices have been $10 and up. So I know that I for sure made $3 on this, and since there's no tax on coins, you wouldn't lose any money there either. So yes, very nice coin, and I got a good price for it. This is probably the coolest one out of all the coins. It is probably now my favorite coin that I have in my collection, just because of it. Just looks so sick, looks so cool, and it is an extremely low mintage coin. Actually, pretty high mintage for what type of coin it is, and because it's a classic commemorative $50 silver. And this one is the Adams Monroe, $50, 1923, and they only made these in San Francisco. I'll take this out so you can see it better. I paid $25 for it, which is actually a pretty good deal considering the eBay prices and the gray sheet auction prices in AU grade is around 50 or like $30 and up. So I'm pretty sure I made at least a couple bucks on this. And the reason I said that it was actually pretty high mintage compared to the other classic commemoratives is because this one had a mintage of like 270 something thousand, and a lot of the other ones had, like, if you can believe it, like 6,000 and 10,000 and 50,000. So it's actually quite a high mintage compared to some of the others. But this is just an absolutely stunning coin. I really like the design on it. It just looks so cool. And they only made these in San Francisco as far as I know. So I would say if I had to grade, probably AU, low AU maybe. It does have some gunk on the back, and I'll try to get that off, but I don't want to clean the coin. So it's a really, really cool $50 and probably the highlight of my coin collection just because it just looks so cool. Because it has like a picture of Monroe and Adams, and then on the back it has so you'll think at first that this kind of design, you'll see like, you know, the North America and South America, but actually these are like angels here that are supposed to look like that. And it also says Los Angeles 1823 to 1923 Monroe Doctrine Centennial. So very, 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 very cool coin. I really like this coin a lot. So very cool and very good price too. I don't know. It's probably my favorite coin in my collection. And it's not in too bad a shape either. So very, very nice. I really like this coin. So very cool. But yeah, so that is pretty much the haul for you guys. Had a lot of fun spending time with my dad, and I had fun looking at all this stuff and getting it and stuff like that. Probably my favorite thing out of all of this stuff is the Monroe half dollar. It just looks so cool. And it's an extremely rare coin, so very, very cool coin. Probably the lowest minted coin that I have in my collection. But yes, 2 low mintage coins, a few tokens, some album fillers, some free money, hair cream, and some very cool stationery. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below, because I really do enjoy people commenting on my videos. I really like their feedback on my YouTube videos. So I'm also trying to reach 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I'm so close. And I really would like if you guys, anyone who's watching this, to give me a sub. Because anyone who's viewing this right now, if you really, and I know a lot of people usually don't watch this far into the video, but if you are and you're not subscribed and you are liking the content, please consider subscribing, because it really helps me out, and I'm really hoping to get to 100 subs. And I'm also planning to do a giveaway at 100 subscribers as well, so just remember to be subscribed when I do that giveaway if you want to win something. So just remember, stay cool, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.